The book by Lao Tzu, the Tao Te Ching, has 81 sections, or we could even call them chapters. Some are short, some are long. None of them are very long, though they're not long texts, but they're very, what you would say, deep texts, and some kind of thing that does not become obvious to the reader because its language use is interesting, because it is a open door to language, but a closed door to finding the answers. That's one thing about it. Now, in the Tao Te Ching, the very first chapter, the first one, is sort of a summary of the entire concept of Lao Tzu, the Tao Te Ching. Take the Bible, for instance, and when you're reading the Psalms, the very first psalm in the Bible is considered sort of the essence of what all the Psalms are about. And that's also the way with the first chapter in the Lao Tzu, the book of the I Ching, the Tao Te Ching, Book of Changes. Now, when we read that, we will always find different translations. So what I will do first today is to take this one from the Shrine of Wisdom, and I will read that particular one first, because it is a translation that is a translation that gives you a very good idea of this without the comment. First, I'll read the translation, and then we will read the comment. The translation says, number one, the mystery of Tao. The Tao, which can be expressed in words, is not the all-embracing and immutable Tao. The names which can be uttered are not ever applicable names. Without a name, it is the beginning of heaven and earth. Conceiving as having a name, it is the progenitrix of all things. He alone who is free from earthly passions can perceive the deep mystery of the unmanifested one. He who is possessed of desires can only behold the manifest outward form. These two, the manifest and the unmanifest, although differing in names, in essence are identical. This sameness is the mystery, the deep within the deep, the door of many mysteries. So, right off the bat, you'll notice right away that it's talking about the Tao, but it says if you talk about the Tao, that's not the Tao. It can't be named. But if it is named, it is one thing, but if it's not named, it's another. And yet, interestingly enough, it says they actually are identical and essential. That is one of the mysteries of the Tao. Now, this is the commentary from this book here. Now, I won't read that's a translation. I won't read the commentary. I meant the translation. Then we will do this next. We'll take these two, Wang Pai and Ho Kong, and just take a tiny look at how they take some of this. This is how they take this. First of all, Wang Pai says, the two are the beginning and the mother. Issuing from the same source means that they both issue from the dark. Having different names, they apply to different things. Now, Kong Chu says, the two refer to having desires and not having desires. Issue from the same source means that they both issue from the human heart, but have different names means that they are named differently. One whose name is not having desires lives long, and the one who has desires loses his body.